Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Elishea. I am a psychic medium, so everything I do here is channeled. And in today's reading, we're looking at what the fuck has been going on. Pile number one, you guys have this telephone, old-fashioned telephone. Pile number two, you have a skateboard with the name Penny, so that could be a message for someone. And pile number three, you have these heart sunglasses representing your pile. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can find all the information downstairs in the description box for that, as well as a link to my PayPal if you would like to donate. And I appreciate those of you guys who support me that way, because it helps me stay here doing this. If you would like to support me in other ways, you can like, comment, subscribe, and share the video as guided to. That also helps out as well. So I'm going to see you at your pile. I'm sending you so much love. Okay, pile number one, you guys have this telephone with the Four of Cups, the Justice card, and the Four of Swords. And this is basically what the fuck has been going on. Now, this is very clearly giving me the energy of something hasn't been getting through to someone. I was about to say to someone here, so someone could be feeling this way towards you, like you're not getting through what they need you to get through, but it's actually reversed. And I feel like this is you guys picking up a phone and you're speaking to God, Spirit, Source, Universe, and you're saying, "What? Come on, what the fuck is this shit?" Now, for someone here, your sleep schedule is very messed up, but that's being balanced and that's being corrected out. This feels like a godly situation, meaning no matter how you go about it, this is in the hands of God. Angels, can you fine-tune the energy for pile number one? What the fuck has been going on? I'm getting calls behind your back, gossip about you behind your back. Elizabeth, Serena, Toby. I'm getting Peter Parker and Peter Pan as well. So these are just names or synchronicities that could be significant for you. I'm also getting the Truman Show in this pile. Now, I feel like you ask someone here to make an ultimatum. You need to make up your mind or you need to get gone. This could be past, present, or future, by the way. And I feel like you demanded it. And this person maybe has painted you out to be a narcissist or painted you out to be someone that is not good, all because you had a moment to which you demanded your needs be met. And that's not fair on you, because I feel like this person was falling short. Now, this could be someone's best friend, by the way. And you could resonate with pile number three, because I'm noticing in the thumbnail for pile number one, there's the heart glasses again. So you could resonate with pile number three. For someone, you could own a horse, or you really want to try horse riding, or you really love doing that. Now, I'm hearing mark my vengeance. War is not my tone usually, but this I'm going to start war for. And that felt like a message from the other side, from God's Spirit Source itself. For someone here, you're feeling super stabbed in your back, but this is by someone that you have a lot of details on, actually, and they need to be careful, because one more thing and I feel like it will tick you off and you will go ham and you will basically bring that sword forth in the Justice card and be like, these are my receipts. You guys in this pile, the angels are saying keep receipts of everything that you're going through regarding this person. It's going to be very important later on. For someone, you could be, this is very TMI, I just got this, you could be quite insecure about your penis size or your vagina. That's coming through very strongly. For some reason, this is an 18 plus place. By the way, for anyone who's underage, I ask that you leave with kindness, just because I do talk about some heavy stuff here. I'm getting the, what'd you call it, the Olsen sisters? I'm getting that for some reason. Angels, what the fuck is going on in pile number one? Now, the electricity just went out, and that's really standing out to me, because whenever that happens, it's usually a sign of a reboot. So you guys could be in a reboot right now, a reboot season. You could be glamming up, and you could be wanting to have that glow up, and you're having it successfully, by the way. But this feels like you gave an ultimatum to someone here. And they just weren't willing to have it. And they needed to accept that ultimatum as part of their karmas that they owed you. So this feels like you've been dealing with someone that actually owes you karma. So they have negative karma and they owe you karma from a past life or things they've done in this life. They needed to accept this proposal. They needed to accept this thing that you were saying. because it was their karmic duty to, and it didn't. And so what's happened here is things have kind of flown off the radar and gone sprawn out in ways that were never divinely guided. Now, for someone here, this person still wants to message you, they still want to ring you, they still want to reach out, but they're not being allowed to do that. For someone here, this person could feel like they're being bitten in their skin as well. There's something really random coming through. And also the movie The Human Centipede, that's also really random. And I'm hearing, oh my god, I just heard someone's guide say, eat shit and die, scumbag. So, or maybe that could be you. That's okay. That's an understandable feeling. But this feels like you're dealing with someone here that should have done something under divine order and they didn't do it. And what's happened is the whole situation. Because when people go out of a divine alignment, everything else that was aligned and every other person that was aligned to them are thrown out of divine alignment as well. And so I feel like you guys are kind of contemplating on what to do, because you really needed this person to say yes, or you really needed this person to come through on this particular thing, and they didn't. But that need is what the angels are saying. It wasn't just a need, it was a recognition that this is something or someone or a situation that you are meant to be met halfway in. And it's their karmic duty to do that. And if they don't do that, it's going to cause you problems. So I feel like you were trying to level the playing field almost, or just make it fair for you and this other person, but this person didn't have any business in making it fair for you. So just a few messages that are coming through for pile number 1. Personal readings or the link to donate to my PayPal can be found down below in the description box. I'm sending you so much love. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video if it's guided to, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Pile number 2, what the fuck has been going on? So you guys have picked the skateboard with the name Penny. You also have the 6 of Pentacles, page 1s, and the Strength card coming out. So this is really interesting to me, because this feels like I'm hearing, let's Marvin Gaye and get it on. Now, when I was researching for images to represent the pile, I kept feeling very strongly a skateboard was one of the images that needed to be representing one of the piles. And as I was researching, I kept seeing or coming across some kind of skateboarding image of like skate or die, ride or die, or something like that. So this could be someone that you ride or die with. I'm hearing, you don't know me, 6 faces Sunday for shit. Now, you guys are trying to manifest something really strong here. I don't like the word trying so much. You're going to remove that from the vocabulary. This is something that needs to be done with ease. This is not a path to which you should be asking for money or begging for money or needing help from anyone. If you've had to do that, there's no shame on that. But the angel is saying this is not the path for that. You're actually going to amass or amount to really beautiful things here. But you're dealing with a situation with the page of wands where you've got the inspiration, you've got the idea, but you quite literally got nowhere to plant it. And then on top of that, you've got about 5,000 miles of road left that you have to walk barefoot, and that's an impossible feat. But it's not your fault is what I'm hearing. What your angels really need you to hear in this pile number 2 is it's not your fault. And they're showing me, you know, someone riding a skateboard. And depending on the terrain that you're on, you will have a smooth journey and you will have a more bumpy journey. The terrain itself, we don't pick and choose. You know, if you're looking at skateboarding, we didn't create these roads unless you're actually one of the builders that created these roads. But you probably weren't the person that made the decision that it was going to be gravel or it was going to be stone with lines in it that you could kind of trip up, and that the tree roots would grow so much that it's pushing the concrete up and you're tripping over it, you know. You couldn't have planned that and you couldn't have done that. And this is a metaphor, but it's coming through very strongly. God is the road, you're skating on it. Not all the roads are going to be easy, but some of them are worth the while, is what God is saying to me. But it feels like you guys definitely have to rely on people for some help at the moment, and they're saying that's okay. That's okay. For someone, you're really trying to shrug off what someone did to you. And you've just been telling yourself, no, it's okay. It's okay. It's not okay. Don't brush it off. I feel like it's part of the way that you reclaim your strength in a period where you feel disempowered is that you shrug things off. but that can be quite disempowering. You can take that pain and you can transmute that and you can create amazing artwork from it. I'm getting the series Bridgerton, so some of you could be a fan of that series. Alina, that's reminding me of Shadow and Bone. Terry, Kate. I'm getting Macbeth, the play. Are there any more names, angels? No, just Steven. But yeah, you guys, this feels like you've been trying to work towards something. You've been really working hard towards something here. And it's just not manifested the way that you wanted it to manifest. Because you're not on the right road. But the road is not your timing, it's God's timing. So I know this is going to frustrate some of you guys. But I really feel that truly you're on God's road. So the terrain texture will change. It's going to be changing very soon. Okay, pile number 2. I'm going to leave this here for you. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video as guided to. If you want to book a personal reading or donate to support what I do here, you can find all the relevant information down below in the description box. Sending much love, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Pile number 3, you guys have the heart glasses and you have the devil, the sun, the Queen of Pentacles. This is what the fuck has been going on. Now, I'm hearing not a whole lot. This feels like someone you're dealing with. This feels like someone that is woken up. They have been woken up. For someone, oh my Lord Jesus, you definitely have someone in your space. It's only after you're in a child. Because I'm just noticing in the sun, the child, the sun itself, and the sun in the card, the sun card always reminds me of the Queen of Pentacles. And the pentacle that she's holding is like she's holding the sun in her hand. Now, you've got someone that's trying to prey on your innocence here. You could be having muscle spasms or toothaches for someone here. IBS issues as well, or throwing up. This is someone who wants to keep you bound and chained to what I'm going to refer as Adam's world, so the man's world. Doesn't matter your gender here. You could be a man, but you're more feminine. This is someone who wants to keep you bound and chained to that structure. They want you to stay at home. They don't want you working for yourself. They don't want you earning for yourself. They don't want you, being able to succeed for yourself. And I'm just noticing with the rose tinted glasses, they're quite literally rose tinted, pink tinted glasses. And the saying in tarot is that when you're wearing rose tinted glasses, you're not going to be seeing clearly. So for someone in this power, you need to understand you're dealing with a narcissist. I'm not going to sugarcoat that. They're after your inner child divine light. Full stop. That's what's been going on. Oh Lord Jesus. Pile number 3. Yeah, pile 3. Your pile feels quite short today, but you were dealing with someone that wants to micromanage your money, yourself, your soul, your being, your heart. But the part that's standing out to me is your inner child. So this person can be quite predatory just in their approach as it is. But they're wanting to keep you bound. Now, the beautiful thing, just the subtle nuance I'm picking up on, is in the devil card, there are no children. Divine children will not go down certain paths, and it's just said, solid, done. So I'm hearing exemption with that. You guys got to understand in this power, you are truly, truly a child of God. We all are, but not everyone walks with God. And many people walk away from God, and the people that walk away from God just don't have the same privileges as someone that walks with God. It's just the way that it is from what I've studied. And no child shall end up in the devil's den is what I'm hearing from the other side. So this person could have backstabbed and betrayed you as well as part of their agenda. For some of you could be feeling branded, like you had something burnt into your skin here, or you could deal with self-harm, just a trigger warning, because of this person. If they're causing you to hurt yourself, then you should probably pay attention to that, because that sounds like they're one of the biggest trigger points. So if you're dealing with someone here that's causing you to hurt yourself, harm yourself in any way, feel less than yourself, get the fuck out. And I know it's much harder said done than said, But this feels like a dire situation to which you need to understand this person's one pivot point, this person's one access point is your inner child. This is giving me a narcissistic paradigm. They pry on people's light, and your light is going to be most prominent in the inner child. And they're trying to drag you to the devil's den. But there's no children in the devil card. There's just adults. So something you need to hear in this pile is that if there has been an adult that has abused you in any way, it doesn't matter what your age was at the time. It does, because obviously if you were underage, that's serious. But it's as serious even if you're over age. And if you've been dealing with someone that has actually harmed you, they're going to be doing time for that in some way, shape, or form. But I'm hearing God say, we can't do this until you realize that this person is not okay. There's something loose in their head. And this is absolutely a narcissist. This is someone who doesn't want you thriving for yourself. They don't want you thriving for yourself. Now, some of you guys, this pile is past tense, and you've actually already hit the point to which you've let this person go. So congratulations. Those of you guys who are still with this person, this is the advice. Obviously you do with your life what you will, but there is advice here to essentially let this person go, because this is someone who's after your inner light. They're not in love with you, they're in love with your light. Pile number 3. That's what the fuck's been going on. And I take that sentence I just said very seriously about being in love with you, not being in love with you, being in love with your light. Because that's predatory and it's diseased, and that's someone who just wants to take. Okay, so I'm going to leave this here. Personal readings or the link to donate to my PayPal you can find down below in the description box. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video with gratitude. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye.